Hope y'all are good. Just hopping on really quick because I'm about to cook. A little longer, do some chicken, dirty rice, seafood salad, and baked beans. Everything okay. Don't pay attention to my cooking I don't feel like being down here through the room or whatever.
Do not kick. Do not kick.
That is 3 zones.
Do not kick. All right? Do not kick.
It's open.
Stop. Right now. All right? Do not kick me. Don't kick me. Stop. That's let me go. Stop. Stop. Stop kicking. Stop kicking. All right, just hold it right there. I got this one. Stop. Stop.
I actually need to get some content too, so I know how
Stop. Yes, stop. Stop kicking. Stop kicking.
Oh my God.
Stop kicking.
You need a louder doorbell.
All right, well, you just made yourself another charge. Congratulations. You're not going to charge with battery and law enforcement. Okay.
Over there. Hey, listen. Calm down there, listen. Calm down.
Seafood pasta. Y'all really looking nice over here, but I don't
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
see
go ahead and get it. They finally got my shop back. I'm about to take one right now.
The woman was charged with battery on a law enforcement officer, criminal mischief, and resisting an officer without violence. She was sentenced to 36 months of probation, anger management, and paying the costs with no early termination allowed. Share your thoughts below and don't forget to like and subscribe.
I'm gonna order some more.
pineapple juice? Or like mango? Kiwi.
Good afternoon. How y'all doing?
We might have an actual full one. Oh, sure. Yeah, like, I need a trick though. Did you see the shit with nigga, I don't know, he was in jail for, violence against human rights. So,
I feel like killing or debating them, so we are making, hey, good afternoon. I'm sorry, I don't even pay attention to the comments. Hey y'all, happy Sunday. Doing dirty rice. What is it? Huh? I'm gonna be out here long. Dirty rice, baked beans, seafood salad, and I'm sorry.
Devastating consequences if a similar hurricane hit the city.
Shots up. Y'all haven't tried these. I'll get these. These are really good.
We knew water level was going to get to the top of the lake. We realized that 120,000 people in the moment. And we've done a public opinion survey. Most of the people went on that. They didn't have the right.
Predicted that people would be trapped in their homes and sitting on roofs, enormous fatalities and enormous deaths.
One of the biggest obstacles for this overcome. Primarily making certain as many people as possible get out of the way of the storm. Thank you.
So many people were aware. So I don't know why they were really organizing getting people out.
One of my folks was Fremont Secretary Mike Brown and urged all citizens to put their own safety and the safety of their families first by moving to safe ground. Please listen carefully to instructions provided by state and local officials. Thank you very much.
Who holds the evacuation is responsible for it? So you get a White House to say, listen to your local authorities. That's passed into the government. The government says time to evacuate, listen to your local authorities. Because he who makes the decision to evacuate owns it, and they're politicians.
Do you think New Orleanians will have sufficient time to get out?
There's no doubt. I've had conversations with the state police, and they have assured me that we will not have any problems getting our residents out of harm's way.
We were at Sweet Lorraine getting ready for our annual Black Men Labor Parade. And we were not paying attention to the news.
Why are these not coming up? Thank you. I appreciate it. They are really cute. It's time for a fill-in. It's time to get another one done. I am cooking dirty rice, seafood salad, bourbon chicken, what else? And baked beans. That's what I am making. Thank you.
Sunday morning, we were a little hungover from Friday night, working all this.
Sorry, I'm trying to create content at the same time. I know how it goes, and I ain't even get on here trying to be cute. I look a whole mess, but it's Sunday. I'm around my house. I'm chilling, so I hope y'all are having a beautiful Sunday. Anybody have plans? Are y'all cooking? What are y'all doing? Y'all hanging out with y'all family? Like, what's the deal?
I am this morning declaring
For some reason, my chats aren't coming up. So
mandatory evacuation.
We wait
to the point where it's always over here. You might say it's mandatory, but it's unrealistic to move everybody because the resources aren't in place for that.
We're really in kind of a tight spot, but, there's the Greyhound buses that are running, you can rent cars, you can drive away, you can take, the Amtrak and take a train out of the city. There's lots of ways to get out of the city.
Of course, Mr. Mayor, you know, you've got so many poor people here, and elderly, and 140,000 people by one estimate don't even have cars,
Right.
wouldn't have the means to buy a train ticket or a bus ticket. What do you do for that?
What I am going to be doing is encouraging all the churches to get their congregation members, as they're thinking about leaving, to buddy up. The only one who can come together and make it happen.
By Sunday, we got the mandatory evacuation from 380. We got 15 minutes of the evacuation, we got 15 million people that are gridlocked. There were people who that they might miss the block and they're going and see and people on I think it's about
coming up. It does smell good in here. We are cooking seafood salad, dirty rice, baked beans. I'm gonna do some bourbon chicken. And that's gonna be it. Nothing too major, nothing too big.
You can do a thing you want called vertical evacuation. So you go call this vertical evacuation. where you gonna be with all these people if you need it. But the guys in sales are like, small concern, let's sell out the house. And they were right. Until we won. I had 5,000 people in my hotel when the storm hit under my watch.
All is creating at the same time. It is a little different. It does take a lot.
This is on is opened up, the refuge and last resort, so we will start to take citizens that come on the back.
Making vegetables and stuff. I have to season it with extra ingredients.
First choice, every city, figure out a way to lead the city.
We were going to Nashville. My mother was so sick, she could have died from the road trip. So we went to the Superdome.
Hundreds of people have made their way to Mexico. Some with suitcases, bottled water, food in hand, others
There were 20,000 people in front of us. And my mother was then up. So I introduced
Everybody, okay, what y'all got going on this morning? What y'all cooking?
We could go around the back of the Superdome. There was a special needs to protect people who were, sick like she was. And let me set up. So they asked us to go back home, come back later. And for us later didn't happen.
Maybe up to 200 miles per hour. Group 2, me and Chris is two of the last people probably left on the block. We got one neighbor that's Sam, and a few more that's Scary Man. I was thinking about Sam, I'm going to ask my auntie, do she want to leave? I hope she do, man, because if she don't, man, I'm like ready to go. I'm going to try to get to Baton Rouge, man, but I have to tank of gas told me we're going to get too trapped in traffic. But it's around now. I don't think I'm gonna see any of this anymore. What's over? You go to Bob, they going to Mississippi somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Where you wanna go? It's getting bad.
He is not evacuated yet. He is to the point where it's probably best to move 6 foot, hunker down. And find a friend with a generator.
I think my nigga wanted, like, say, you know, like, go on, call it, you know, she ain't talking about them, all the goddamn generator,
We drive, and the traffic not moving for like a few hours. I don't want someone wipe me out this way. If Superdome shelter last resort, let's go there. And at the time, my cousin Chrissy was with me.
yeah, pushing Superdome.
We have this big old Superdome, and they decided to put us all at the lower level.
Black folks, bro.
And they made us all sit one by I think of like the slave ships, like the way they stacked us up. Okay, y'all got 2 of y'all 2 sit right here. Y'all got 3? Okay, y'all 3 sit next to those 2. But I don't think nobody really slept good, because eventually you got tired enough that you had to lay there.
I think as we waited for the storm, people were really praying. And, they're relying on their faith and not to pray them through.
Get ready. I said, girl, stop calling me every time I tell you to get ready to come. How are you gonna get sick? And I said, "You're gonna get sick."
I believe it was Bob on the roof.
You have no plan to leave. You've got to have now a plan to survive.
You can just see the fear in his eyes. It was like, I pray for everybody, you know, bro, there's more than a mouth as well. You couldn't even see outside. You could hear the wind howl and the doors shaking and shaking.
And now the rain is coming down and the 6 foot is looking
Uncomfortable again.
I was already out. Never feel no rest. And the gas all of us, I said, come on, y'all got to be there to be understand and pray for.
Hyatt used to have a sculpture that hung from the ceiling. The entire sculpture was going nuts. Literally moving the
Yeah, I
ceiling.
love the channel. It's so cute. I
All
love
I
it.
could think about was the circular restaurant that
It
we
took
had
me a
on
while to
top
figure
of
out
the
how to
hotel.
actually.
It's all on the ballroom was exactly donkey.
sound of a stone crossing his foot.
Anywhere from 12,000 to 20,000 people are inside this
What
thing.
you go out this morning? You want me to do what? Wait. Yeah, it was a wild bang.
You see it coming? That's a big old hole, boy. That's a big hole.
I was trying to nurse, Bird was trying to hold the cell phone.
That took longer than it should have.
I was in my apartment, I woke up, and I peeked out the door, and I seen it was all the lights, the street lights was out, there was wind gusts was strong. I lived across the street from my friend Michael. So I said, let me make it across the street to Michael. As I stepped out, the wind took me to the gate. So I saw over to Michael. Then I heard boom, boom. Then the next thing I know, I heard Michael say, Freddie, get ready. Here it comes. I started running across the street.
Look at my house, it's the water. Everything is the water, water.
Michael's sister stood next door to us, alright? By the time we knocked on the door and got her out there, the water was at least about 2 feet. In a matter of minutes, the water was way high.
I see a grill, I see somebody living on the street, I see somebody big screen TV. I don't let step without a roof, so we got one more, man.
You see the water in the stream, they give you the that's okay, the water has been running here.
Hey, man, second for me right quick. Hey, now you ain't seen it. But she stuck up in her head. You got a couple of items that only make me that ain't money. But I'm running out of juice too. So say all, you know what I'm doing? Because everybody that been there was so up from outside. Everything that's in the all over again. Come on, I'm just saying.
Mostly, it's
unexpected was maybe some things blown off the roof, maybe a tree falling on the house, and not 25 feet of water. We was trapped in the attic. So my brother kicked the hole into the roof. We pulled up my mother, my granddaughters, a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 4-year-old, and my cousin Holly built in the cabin. And once we got on the roof, we figured, well, we'll be all right. But then the house lifted off this foundation, started floating up the street like it was a boat. We managed to go from 1826 Tennessee Street to 1617 Tennessee Street on the roof of the house. Then the house hits a debris pile, throws everybody into the water, and we're clinging for our lives. I put my first granddaughter on the roof of the house that we landed by, turned around to get her 2 sisters, and she fell into the water and disappeared.
Oh,
My granddaughter, Sanaya, who was 4 years old at the time, jumped in the water to save her sister. Yelling at my brother, the wind was 150 miles an hour, there's debris flying all over the place. All of a sudden you hear a voice at the distance, fall. You're talking about a baby that didn't know how to swim, but taught herself how to move in the water in her mother's tub. She literally swam out the side of the house onto a big U-Haul truck. The truck moved sideways, opened up the house for us to step onto it. But while we were doing that, my mother was pulled under the water. And now I say I'm lost too. So I made a conscious decision to worry about the ones who were in front of us. We made a human shame of
that
ourselves.
is
We
horrible.
would stay on the roof of the house, and we were there 6:30 in the morning till 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I had no idea if we were going to survive. I had no idea if anybody would survive.
You think the alligators ate the people? You think they ate the people? Did they eat the babies? Oh my
That's what
God.
made me think about like whatever we alligators.
Oh my God.
I mean, did they have a sense to leave that area?
Child, they say it's a buffet going on. We're not going nowhere.
Animals don't need to watch no news. Animals
Right.
take that shit like, you know what? Yeah, you gonna get out of here. They
Right.
don't need no money, they don't need no cars, nothing. Animals just go.
But Jesus is still up there. That's the thing.
Like, okay, yeah, it came in packs, right? There was a sense of unknown, of
In one of the French quarters, the crowds had just begun to come out. Behind me is a store to open and sell at long last beer. And New Orleans have made their way.
We're focused on because we're going, well, this is what people are doing.
Bourbon Street took winds in excess of 105 miles an hour. Shutters were blown off, and many windows were crashed in the middle of the night.
It's also the center of like where the money is.
The Hyatt Hotel had 100 windows blown out in a matter of a minute. But the historic Bourbon Street still stands. In fact, the water has dried up across much of this region.
And I think people just didn't even think to care
Nice
about
board.
the low-lying neighborhoods.
Fucked up.
I mean, you look back, it sounds so ridiculous now, right? Because you knew the lower ninth ward would likely flood in a major hurricane. It had done so before.
It's in big bowl.
Has knocked out telecommunications all along the Gulf Coast. And blind as you are,
that the lower ninth ward had flooded. We didn't know that people were drowned in their homes.
Wow.
And we were good. I'm like, shit, the sun is shining, you know, we're good. The next thing I know, somebody yells from across the way and says, water's coming in the city, water's coming in the city. What do you mean water's coming in the city? And I look at the ground, and I'm seeing water. Then we got a lot of rumors flying around of levees being breached and now what the damages are, we don't know. We're trying to get the information. There's a rumor that the levees broke, and everybody went, no.
Put it in there now, window now.
Actually, why is it but it wasn't much later. And he walked into the governor's office and said, we just got word that the levees broke. And that was like a nuclear bomb being dropped. And the water started getting higher and higher. And probably around 7 feet. Now we stopped. And shortly after that, I started seeing helicopters, which you would call military helicopters, flying over the neighborhood. These levees were built by the United States government. You would think that break would be a remote possibility. And then you had multiple breaks. At 6:30 a.m., during the hurricane, the lower ninth ward was first in that sequence.
The first levee broke during the storm.
With the lack of communication, nobody can really get that word to anybody else.
We hear people saying, there's a levee breach in the ninth ward, and all this water is coming this week. And I'm like, the ninth ward will win. But then on my side, where we are, there's a 17th Street canal, which my husband has built.
It's actually
This is a beach in it. We turn on the news and we see this water. There's this entire area is just water flowing right into the city. This can't be happening.
We have an important message to pass along to Mayor Ray Nagin. A pumping house is being disabled by floodwaters at the 17th Street Canal, and as a result, floodwaters are going to rise to the point of 12 to 15 feet flood.
She'll tell you, like, I kind of like lost it. And then in the next 3 hours, the London Canal breached as well. We survived the thing. When levee broke, that's the fucking is. We now have 3 problems. The one is that this is the Western Canal. And then failed. And they lost. That was the beginning of the nightmare. Gemini, is my household leaning away because it hates me?
Nothing personal, it's leaning away for more stuff.
Come here.
people always want to figure out who was at fault, who would have done a better job. How would you answer that question?
Well, part of the question that we want to instant solution. We normally watch the world and in front of our eyes strike our emotion in a movie, and an hour and a half something to do and everybody's smiling and there's a hero. That's not the case in a natural disaster.
People want to have food, people want to
Back then we called it rumors, now we call it misinformation. I call that survival.
You got enough money for gas? Okay. Alrighty then. I'll call back and check on you. You ready to go? They gonna
The
fix
one
that.
that thought it would be spared the worst.
Poor people don't have that liberty.
If in fact 1 million people left, it still leaves, 400, 500,000 people in the area, without much drinking water, without power.
These people are people of not much means. Some of them, I would guess, have cars and didn't have the option of driving once a year. It's hard to really comprehend how many people are living out there and how many people's lives are in jeopardy.
Almost thawed out. So
That thing is being used in 2 states.
Oh, I think somebody was wrong.
This is where I stood right here. They rebuilt it, they tore it down, but this is where my house sat on the corner. We live close to the Freeport area, it never floods around here, so it never was a problem.
Can you show it how it was?
At the time, it was about right here to me at first. We didn't have cell phones, we just had a house phone, but it
Everybody
was
in
down.
somebody got
I managed to get a radio.
Only the people who've only been able to begin finding out what Katrina has left behind.
There are a lot of areas throughout the city covered with water, the night water.
They said the night ward was underwater,
People are stranded on top of their homes in the lower ninth ward.
and my mom just started to cry because her 2 sisters lived there and they couldn't swim, or the kids. So we was like, they're dead.
ooh, that's so horrible. That is so horrible.
It's gonna be hard to swim in the water. You ain't got nothing with all that debris.
Katrina, she was a bad chick. Look at my hood. That's my house over across the lane. I was in the attic, I'm
I got
from the street
breakfast
now.
out real good.
So we going back out there, get some more people to bring them out.
There's a lot of houses down there that people couldn't get out. That's when we was riding around, seeing who we can find. So we hear people holler. We rode from St. Claus to Floyd Avenue. from Delaware Street to Third Avenue.
Everybody got a
Florida Ave, huh?
One to get at least 10 people. Frank Martin Luther King School. We was rescuing like everybody, dogs, whatever. People that was barely making it, that was halfway drowning. People trapped on roofs. We pick them up, some we had to cut in the attic.
Come on, get with me.
One, two, three. All we doing is ride around saving people. It's a good thing to do. Because to be honest with you, my leaders wasn't here for my people.
We're stuck up here in the heat. Project is flooded. We don't have no water and no light. This is awful. The mayor and the governor need to do something about this. We send people overseas to fight wars. Get them over here to help us.
They don't really need this in our country.
Right
Now,
after the
we gotta see about us first.
I was alone, I was trying to help.
We got a man in the attic of this house right behind us that we're gonna take out of there.
No, it's like,
The lieutenant from the rescue, he went
like
to
4 days
his
ago.
assistant.
He done that one time.
Well, she
Nigga
does
is
that, and
a actor, actually.
she under the water, we don't know where people are.
Yeah.
That's right,
It's like,
people, dogs,
if they can save lives, motherfuckers wait.
get close, it was difficult.
In that order. The governor and the mayor,
No blueprint for 80% of the city, or
got
maybe
a
city,
lot to
you
do
know,
with what
there's no
happened right
blueprint.
there.
There's no blueprint.
Because they
Yeah, he was
waited
in the
too
office.
fucking
The
late.
strategy was to save people's lives. We knew the little line areas
Okay.
could get overwhelmed when
The
we had
census
people
wouldn't tell
evacuated.
you no shit like that.
So before the federal government even came,
The man in the house, make it
you know,
sound.
evacuate people to different locations.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Hey, no, so they get strapped.
I don't even know what's wrong.
It's a Davis.
And stuff, I was looking at.
I bet y'all can open it.
If you don't want to be on camera, then you have to.
Oh, I don't know if you're okay.
I know.
Get up out of here, no, that wasn't it, we wasn't about to go anywhere.
That's what I said. I think I done sprung my finger trying to open it.
Give me that, I bet y'all can open it. Look at her, she just all
Ah, got it.
thank you.
See,
Say you had your day, you get it.
Yeah.
Get out there to go and.
I'll be damned when you come over there for the Right, crank that bitch on the side. I don't know, that's all bitch.
On top of that.
Gotta have to, I had to carry for somebody.
They maybe within a lower manhole got rescued from a bad situation, and then they dropped them off at the Superdome. I said, oh Lord, I went from one house to another.
It's crazy, man. I see some strange shit up in here. All the bathrooms got shit flooding everywhere from top ass, Nashville already.
It was dark as hell, extremely warm. And the smell was just so bad because you had all those bodies.
Oh my God, I couldn't imagine it.
I got me thinking about the president. What's going on, man? Like, you're gonna let us suffer in the Superdome like this? I mean, that really baffled me.
Yeah, but the people on the ground wasn't getting communication to the president.
the United States, George W. Bush.
President Bush is out in San Diego where he's going to give a speech on Iraq and also commemorate the ending of World War II.
Thank you all. Thanks for the warm welcome. Good to be back in California.
President Bush and his team's response completely failed, especially in the first day or two.
This morning, our hearts and prayers are with our fellow citizens
What
along
was
the
the
Gulf Coast.
communication between the governor and the
Urge
president?
everyone in the affected areas to continue to follow instructions from state and local authorities. As we deliver relief to our citizens to the south, our troops are defending all our citizens from threats abroad.
George W. Bush was on vacation at the time of the hurricane striking.
We're now getting towards that President Bush plans to return to Washington tomorrow to deal with some of the ramifications of the hurricane.
Should've
He's
went
been
there
on
himself.
vacation, I think, for another couple of days.
And those are the most critical days. Katrina is spread out over a number of different states. We as a nation didn't really have a good emergency response system set up. There was no clear command and control. There was no coordination. Everything was broken.
Michael Brown is the head of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. What advice can you share for those who live in some of the hardest hit areas?
Be very, very patient. This is going to be a very long and difficult process. I can get rid of
I never really had any support. There's not really a plan to put things in place. Is that fair to
No,
say?
she was a problem.
Making another.
Our challenges are not,
Make
so
another,
we've got an engineering nightmare trying to,
What you call it? Cleaning out the
selecting
Negative.
Helicopter trying to drop sandbags to find us a hole, with an operation being manned by one helicopter.
lights here.
Another dilemma Louisiana had is the majority of its troops, the National Guard, were in Iraq.
That's the
And
problem.
most of the
When I
equipment
told
from
you,
Louisiana
the
National Guard was in
part
Baghdad.
of the National Guard company,
Federal, state, and local officials, they did not get along. So President Bush had no interest in helping Kathleen Bronco, and Kathleen Bronco didn't particularly care for Mayor Ray Nagin.
That's what it
So
was.
they all had no problem watching the other person fail.
Longhorn Reagan.
The real issue
But they
was
also-
that if the other person failed, they were gonna drag
they
everybody
had a
down
problem
with
with
them.
that.
No, they wasn't on that track.
Fire.
There's been a helicopter trying to drop sandbags to plug up this hole, but that's an operation being manned by one helicopter.
Another dilemma Louisiana had is the majority of its troops, the National Guard, were in Iraq. And most of the equipment from the Louisiana National Guard was in Baghdad.
And then those federal, state, and local officials, they did not get along. So President Bush had no interest in helping Kathleen Bronco, and Kathleen Bronco didn't particularly care for Mayor Ray Nagin. So they all had no problem watching the other person fail. The real issue was that if the other person failed, they were gonna drag everybody down with them.
Cavalry was needed. It is now, it is in New Orleans. The scene is nothing short of apocalyptic. 80%.
We're in the hotel, and the search is on for the rest of our family members.
I knew the seriousness of it, but I didn't realize how much you were going through. You know,
My grandmother lived with my cousin Greg, along with some other family members, in the basement apartment.
Oh,
We
Lord.
had been calling everyone's phone in the home, not being able to get a signal from anyone.
We stayed in the house for like 2 days. It was a townhouse. We stayed in the bottom part, and my room was in the top part. We kept most of our stuff like downstairs in the garage area. So most of our clothes was washed away, everything we owned was wet. Food supply was kind of running short.
We all in the house together, we all trying to sell the food we get. We try to make ourselves comfortable until the rescue people come.
We stayed in the helicopters, and we think, okay, cool. We're about to get
Look,
saved.
that's what you got to
We
say.
people coming to help.
No, I'm just saying, they had the upstairs.
Oh.
Upstairs.
Girl.
They ran out
The sun so close up, I can see the man
Lord have mercy.
That's how close
They
it was.
probably had all
I'm
perishable
laying
stuff.
in the towel, I'm losing my mind, screaming and yelling. Looking back at it, I guess it's really just about 5 feet of water here.
let's go somewhere where somebody's in voice of trouble. But
Rescuers have their hands full. Look at the writing on this rooftop showing a diabetic and a person with a heart condition need rescuing. Perhaps 100,000 more people are in the same situation.
Not be vain.
You say, you know what, we gotta get out of here.
We escape back through here, through the back door, and we walk from back here to over here by the interstate, where the cars are going up at.
At this point, some people in the neighborhood started, you know, talking about, we gotta get to the interstate.
My dad held my little brother on his neck, and my mom held my little sister. My cousin Ariel couldn't swim, so I held on to her.
We had a really big refrigerator. We dismantled the doors, took those off. We pretty much put all our supplies in there. We put all the kids in there. And we had to walk real slow because there was definitely stuff like swimming in the water.
knowing what was in the water, that was fearful.
Disease, fuel, sewage, human remains, and poisonous snakes swimming in the water.
Oh my
We have
God.
bayous, we have alligators, water moccasins, you name it, we got it. And most of them we fried and cooked their asses, but
When they come out of here, they come up to a freeway overpass right over here to your left. This freeway overpass, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people.
Ooh, can y'all imagine living through that? Jesus.
The whole
Watching the documentary of the new Hurricane Katrina thing, y'all. I could, oh Lord. Oh my God, that is horrible.
And we all just, we stranded. No cover, no helicopters, buses, no anything. To be honest with you, I can remember the look on my grandparents' faces. You know, it was like, you know, this is the end of our existence. You know, here. Mine, so many people died. Yeah, people covered them up. I can never forget, you know, what I saw.
People have come by all day, they don't get instructions as to where to go, but by the thousands they've come. And while 5 minutes ago, while you were in another report, this lady and her family came walking by. What, this is a 5-year-old baby, how is she?
Oh my God.
Yes, she all right. Hopefully she's all right. When we got to the interstate, the police officers, they told us that we had to walk up this way.
One of our engineers and I went out in the street and physically stopped the police who drive by constantly. I'm not saying anything negative about the police or anyone else. I'm just trying to give you an explanation of the enormity of this. In fact, the one over there, the line around the Superdome has not gotten any shorter. But the truth is, we're by the tens of thousands with no instructions of where to go. It is a refugee crisis like the nation has never known.
It's not a refugee. It's not.
All right, y'all. I'm up out of here. Thank y'all for watching so hard. Sorry it wasn't as exciting, y'all. I was in the zone and trying to figure out this content at the same time, but we'll go on another day. From my iPad, so it wasn't really, I don't know if y'all can hear me, if y'all can see me, but yeah, I'm gonna finish cooking and I will holla at y'all. I don't know. My vlog is dropping tomorrow though, so go ahead and make sure you watch it. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch all the things, do all the replays, run it back. Follow me on all social media platforms. It's Tiff, TikTok and IG. You'll find me there, and I will see y'all later.